Hi, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Liv.
And this is the Mach-E vlog. Today, we are at someplace very special.
Woo! We are in Long Beach for EV Fest, a huge celebration of SoCal EVs, and we are also celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Mustang here on the West Coast. There are more celebrations coming, but for now, let's kick it off here. Let's go.
Yeah.
If you don't know, the 60th anniversary of the Mustang launch is April 17th. It was originally launched in 1964. We're going to celebrate it a little bit different because we have an electric pony. We are going to celebrate the Mustang, the 60th anniversary of the Mustang, in an electric style. So we have a bunch. Let's spin around here of Mustang Mach-E's here, and we have some special treats as well that will tie it back to the original Mustang in the 1960s. So this is going to be an exciting day. We have lots of Mustang Mach-E stuff, but we're not going to ignore the fact, I don't know if you can see all the way down there, the Teslas are lining up. There's a ton of Teslas. We're going to have Lucid, and there's a VinFast. There's all sorts of different things coming. It's going to be an exciting day with lots of EVs, but we're also going to focus on a lot of the Mustang Mach-E celebration of the 60th birthday of the Mustang.
Yeah, and just to preface, it is 10 a.m. right now. The event doesn't even start for 2 hours. So this setup is just like the people who came early. We're here for the whole thing, and we're going to take you with for the adventure. Okay.
We're just getting started lining up the Mach-E's. We have a lot registered. Again, it's still pretty early. People still arriving, but we already have some interesting ones. So we're going to do a flippity flip.
Don't call it Pepto-Bismol pink. I did. She did not agree. This is the pinkest Mach-E I've ever seen, and I kind of love it. It's such a good pink. I can't remember the name of the lady who owns this. We just met her, but she is on the Girls Club. So if you're a girl who has a Mach-E or is a Mach-E enthusiast, come join the Girls Club on Facebook. She got her car in February, and she went to get it wrapped, and she was like, I could do anything I want. So she did this. She loves it. She has the nails to match. It looks pretty amazing. We have Rapid Red next to it. We have the first of an ice white spectacular,
yeah.
I guess. It's only ice white.
We have a couple of them.
Yeah.
We have a couple of cyber orange. I forgot, we gotta be aware of copyright music.
Oh, no, I know, yeah.
So we'll just keep talking. We always end up doing that.
Yeah.
Space white, star white, but that's the Ice Pony package on this one as well.
As you can see, the wheels and the X are both whited out, which is just so cool.
Yeah, it looks really good when you put it all together. And then the next year they did the Night Pony.
They did do the Night Pony the next year.
Night Pony, what is this one?
Yeah.
Ice, right?
An ice white package. I know it's so hard when the music's going because you're just thinking about let's block it out.
Yeah.
But let's continue to what we think is probably the star of the show. This incredible. Tell us, Patrick.
1965 Mustang. It's been converted. We don't know all the details
right now
just yet, but you can see the electric motor down there. Batteries are in the rear.
It's cooling right now.
We'll learn more.
I will say, so this is created by Revolt. I think it's Revolt Systems even. They drove this up from San Diego. That's an hour-and-a-half drive. So they drove this up. It looks so gorgeous. We'll let them tell you about this right now if they're done with polishing it.
They're going to get it cleaned up and then we'll talk to them.
Yeah.
But there's Revolt logo and there's the batteries back here.
It's so pretty. We're gonna get the lowdown, and then over here behind us, we obviously have Simon's Mach-E. This is gray, which is cyber orange underneath, and he's not here because he has a booth with a Cybertruck in it.
He has a booth, but like if you want customized stuff for the Mach-E, like you can see, like he's just started working on this one, but he sells all of these products. So he, just like us, he has the GT badge that lights up. He added a spoiler. He's added like the rain arrow guards here.
And he might have the photochromic roof on his.
The light up GT button. I think he does.
Electrochromic roof or photochromic. I can't remember which
the
one
little
it is.
caps
It's so cool.
on the rear view mirrors. Also, he has this thing like instead of having the static pony, like when the light comes on at night, instead of just a static pony, it actually moves like it's running. Super cool effect. Make sure you check out his website. There's
And
air fresheners.
these are cherry flavored. He told me about them. I totally want one. Cherry flavored Mach-E.
But let's see. I think he has a lot of mods inside as well. So you can see like the extra storage tray. I won't put my arm in there because he may have the alarm on. I just thought about that. So anyways, yeah, check out EV Vita. They have a lot of accessories. We're going to find some more stuff. As you can see, we have like Cybertrucks
So many
showing up.
Cybertrucks coming in. Let's see if we can chat with Eddie now. Charge port. That's so awesome. That looks so good.
Magnets, so it sticks to the car.
Oh, I love it. That must be really strong. Oh, that looks so good.
Okay, I actually haven't met you yet.
I'm Eddie. I'm
Eddie.
owner and founder of Revolt Systems.
Revolt Systems. So what do you guys do? You do retro mods?
Yeah. So basically, we build electric motors for hot rods, race cars. We've done everything from like this is our first car we ever built years ago. This is a 1965 Ford Mustang.
Yeah.
It's got over 600 horsepower in it.
Oh my gosh.
Basically, it's got a same power plant as like a Ludacris has.
That's
so
amazing.
what we do is we take Tesla motors and we completely gut them, rebuild them into a longitudinal pattern because Teslas are all transaxles.
Right.
So we can't use that inside some of these hot rods because it's too wide. It doesn't quite fit these cars.
So it's zero, like it's basically motor here, rear wheel drive, just like a
Correct. Just like the car would have been back in 1967. Now this car's been modified very heavily. It's on coilovers, full chassis from Roadster Shop, HRE wheels. We have a carbon hood on it. We spent hundreds of thousands of dollars building this car as our test platform and our test mule for our motors and our systems, and the car's flawless. It performs better than any two-wheel drive car I've ever been in.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 split on weight balance because we're allowed to do that now because we can put the batteries wherever we want. It's got 85 kilowatts in it, so we get plenty of range on it. So this is kind of a first car we built. We've also done a lot of racing. Bonneville, we actually own the speed record of fastest electric car on the planet.
I think I've seen that. Yeah, I didn't realize that was you guys.
That's
awesome.
us. So we did that a couple years ago at Bonneville. We used two of these motors series together with a belt and ran almost 360 miles an hour.
That is amazing.
So, yeah, they averaged us out for like 350, 3.8 miles an hour between the 2 days.
Yeah.
And that blew away a standing record of 17 years by the Buckeye Bullet from Ohio State. So we were able to take those guys out. So we've been doing this for quite a while now, about 4 or 5 years. We've done cars for like people like Tim Allen.
Yeah.
We got a simple green car in the shop right now. So we don't really do conversions. We'll do 1 or 2 a year just to kind of flex our muscle and show people what we're capable of. But our primary focus is drivetrain. And that's what I design and build in-house.
That's so cool. Yeah. And I'm really glad that this is your showcase car.
Yeah, and I drive it.
It's like one, like I always tell everybody, I came home from the hospital in a 65 Mustang.
Nice.
So we've always loved Mustangs, and to see this and see how cool it is just awesome. And next week is the 60th anniversary of the Mustang.
Correct.
So that's so cool.
Exactly. I got a couple of clients of mine building specifically electric motors or conversions for their Mustangs because of the anniversary.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it really is impressive because like you can take something like from the 60s, drop something like that in. I mean, it costs quite a bit of money, but it's like it's because I know a lot of people that have done like 65 restorations or older, and then it's like they're constantly like maintaining it because
I don't do anything.
Yeah, you put that in it, you're good.
I literally turn the key on, charge it, and drive it.
Yeah.
So we do race this car. It is a performance car as well. Most people would not take their performance cars and drive them on the street. So today I drove up to San Diego. It's almost 100 miles.
Yeah.
And then turn around, and go back home. I got about 6,000 or 7,000 miles on it just in the last 6 months.
That's so cool.
I pick up my kids with it. I drive them from school. They love it because it's like a roller coaster to them. They like doing a little blast off.
Yeah.
Daddy, floor it on the stop sign. And this thing hooks up pretty well, and we have a really good time with it.
That's so cool.
Not only is it pretty, but it's actual performer, and everything that we do at Revolt Systems, we drive, we test, and we use. So it's not like a show queen. We actually drive it. It didn't show up on a trailer.
Yeah, because that's the other thing is too, is like I know a lot of people, they'll resource something from 50s, 60s, early 70s. They get it looking perfect, and then it's like, okay, we're going to drive it for like 5 miles.
They don't
get
drive
ice cream, and then they go put it back up, and they're like, they don't want much gas in it because it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it becomes like a chore just to maintain it, and you don't get to use it.
It's terrible. So one of our clients is the owner of Simple Green, and he just brought us a 1936 Cord. There are like 1,500 of these cars ever made. I think there's only 50 of them driving.
Yeah.
And they don't make parts. It's an old motor from there's nothing available. It says, look, put it to the electric because I want to be able to drive it. And I try to talk him out of it because it was such a, unique car.
Very unique.
But he goes, look, I'm never going to drive it as a gas car.
Yeah.
So it's going to rot.
Yeah.
So let's make it electric so actually I could take it out of my garage and show people what it looks like.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, it was great talking to you.
Pleasure.
I think we're going to have to like schedule time to do a full video on everything that you guys do.
Yeah, we actually do make some aftermarket parts for Teslas as well. So
nice.
We'll talk about that later. We do have coolant delete kits for the Model S's and the large drive units. They're having a lot of leak problems with the inverters flooding. So we just came out with a product that fixes that entirely.
Oh, that's very cool.
So
awesome. All right,
great
thanks so
talking
much.
We just scooched everything out of the way. Look who squeezed in here. This is so epic. We have a Ford 10. We have so much Ford magic. This is so cool. What's up, Victoria?
Hi.
Can you believe this?
There's so many Fords.
So many Fords. Oh my goodness. We have one spot maybe next to the food truck. We've literally packed out the entire line, and it's still, what does my watch say? 10:30. The event does not start for another hour and a half. The event doesn't start for an hour and a half. We're already packed out. I think we can take the next line as well, by the way.
Yeah, we'll go fix the lighting.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, we've officially maxed out the spots. Come over here. Come over here. You, come here. Yeah. Yeah, come here. Well, this is the most adorable thing ever. Barley is having a photo op. We met Barley in our Carlsbad meetup video. Superstar doggy. Oh. Hi. This is Diego. He has one of the Space White Mach-E's, but he also has a company that makes this incredible thing. Diego, what is this?
So this is what we call an X-Auto. An X-Auto basically is a 3-wheel self-stabilizing electric scooter that gets you 90-mile range on 2 batteries and has a patented self-stabilizing mechanism. Go around back and look at how the wheels will pivot.
Whoa! That's nuts. That's bonkers.
So the idea behind that is that now you have stabilization, which keeps you from falling over. Now, if this does that, imagine I'm at a stop sign, right? I hit the brakes. Look at my feet.
Oh, nice. That is awesome.
So So that's one of the features on this. It's easy, economical to charge. Only a nickel to charge each battery pack. It has 2 battery packs. They're swappable, hot removable, so you can take it out, take it into your apartment, plug it in, take it back down. Takes 4 hours to charge if you're charging it on the wall. Safe, fully DOT compliant. You can use it on streets legally in California with a Class E driver's license. All you got to do is register and tag it.
Epic. And did you say how many miles of range?
90-mile range on 2 batteries.
90. That is awesome.
So imagine this, you're a college student, you don't want to deal with the traffic or parking lots, you don't have to deal with it anymore.
I love
you
it.
live in a
It's
beach
super
city,
fun.
you can just run around city. Because it's not exactly a bicycle, but it's not a full-blown motorcycle.
It is not indeed. This is unlike anything I've seen. I love
Ex-Odo.
It is now 12:15. So
13.
13. So things have basically officially started. Pretty much everybody's in place now. We still have some stragglers coming in, but we're going to walk through. I think we're over 30 Mach-E's right now, and we have some more special Fords EV conversions. I'll just go ahead and tell you. So let's
we're
take a
really
walk
excited.
through. It's a lot of just Mach-E's, but we're going to walk through real quick and get down to the Fords, the converted Fords.
Yeah, let's do it. Or flippity flip. All right, to start off with, we have the food truck and all the Mach-E people trying to
Everybody's
get
eating.
some food. Yay.
So yeah, we have a lot of Mach-E's. This is like the overflow Mach-E line. So it's just
Yeah.
sort of crazy, like we're up to this many.
This was actually the Cybertruck line, and then we ended up sort of taking over as well. So we have Cybertrucks butting up to Mach-E's. This is EV Fest, so it's all EVs, and it's absolutely awesome.
And let's
I
pop
love
over
it.
here. I'll just show you the Cybertruck line real quick. Just
All the Cybertruck wraps, and I like that metallic red. That's really interesting.
so we have some that are just, we'll say naked.
Naked. A naked Cybertruck.
But we have a lot of wrapped Cybertrucks down there. There's a GMC Hummer I see down there.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of vendors. Sunrun is over there. They have an E-Transit. That's pretty cool.
Oh, and of course the EVLC bus. It has a name. I forgot what it's called. But, our friends at the EVLC are out here. Margarita's out here. We can do a general tour as well, but we'll start with the Mach-E's.
Yeah, we'll go back over. Let's just walk through the Mach-E's.
Cybertruck Alley to Mach-E Madness. How's that?
And this is Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
Oh, no.
It is Ice Blue Metallic.
That is not
Wait.
Quicksilver. Quicksilver is down there.
Yeah. And then
that-
Ice Blue Metallic, which is looking kind of ice bluish here.
Oh, it is, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I said Quicksilver because that's Matt Macchiato
Macchiatos.
on Twitter and Threads.
And obviously we have the most gorgeous, look at this, eruption green and bronze package before that was even a thing. This is from September 2021, apparently.
yeah, it's been. He said he's
Yeah.
had it wrapped almost 3 years now.
Yeah, so it's like a matte army green. It looks so good. And these bronze wheels.
And then the yellow brick.
Brembo. Yeah, that looks so good. I really like it. The OG. The OG package.
I did want to show this one over here because it has the pony on the side. I think it's really cool.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
It looks pretty nice here. And then we also have like some with just extra spoilers added, which reminds us of the new 2024
rally.
Mach-E Rally.
And they have the fins as well. This is such a little mod, and I think it's so fun. Like, I would do this too, because like, what else do you do with this window?
Yeah, exactly. I want to show this one here. This is Vapor Blue with stripes.
Yes.
This is such a really good combo.
Oh, and we must have already had someone leave because there was a gap here.
Oh, yeah.
We've had 2 people leave already because they just wanted to come and they could only come in the morning. So that's great though. I'm so glad they're having fun and showing up. Oh, and Will's Lightning next to us.
This is F the Pump. He was in our video. He also got his charging adapter the same day that we did. But they're also, Will and Marty are the ones that put on this whole big EV fest. We just tagged along and got the Mach-E's out here and the Lightnings. But yeah, if you don't know F the Pump, I think it's, can you see in there? I don't know if there's too much glare, but check out Will with F the Pump. We'll put a link down below. He has a YouTube channel. He also has a Cybertruck, a Model 3, and a Taycan. And that's Griff. He's with the Electric Vehicle Association.
Patrick.
And that's
this
his
is
Lightning there. Let's go back over here. We'll we already talked about like Simon's car. Where's our car? There it is.
Our car's back there. We moved for someone extra special, so we were parked by the Ford booth, and we decided they deserve that VIP spot. A bunch of lightning.
You can see that's the start of like the modified Teslas. They actually have a really good lineup of modified, wrapped, lowered, a lot of on air suspension. So there's a lot of stuff down there. We'll get to that. But here's another converted Mustang. So this is a 2006, and you see it has like the Tesla logo just because they put a Tesla motor in here. Let's see if we can see what they've done. We can't really see down in there, but that's pretty cool. Look at that.
Created by Roadster Cycle.
Got some power up front if you need it.
Oh, and all the details. Huh?
2006 Mustang EV. For anything like this that we cover, we'll put the description, put down in the description. We'll put information on it. It says 3 to 4 months typical to build, 30,000 parts only, plus labor. 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, quarter mile to be determined. That's very cool.
And Charged Pony is the name of it.
And then next up, here's another one. This is super cool. Fox body Mustang. 75 kilowatt hour, 250 miles, 3 modular battery boxes, 400 horsepower, 140 plus miles per hour. We'll just go take a look inside real quick.
I want to introduce a guest.
Oh.
Well, hello.
This is Sri. He's one of the mad creators behind the mad creations that we see, like the switchgear and
Watch our switchgear video if you haven't.
yeah.
There's that, and then we have Supervan 4.2 that just beat the Bathurst record.
Woo.
We beat all kinds of cool ice race cars, which is really, really hard to do. And then we're also going up Pikes Peak in a month. So
with a lightning derivative.
With a lightning derivative, yep. More details to come at the end of this month, but it's an F-150 lightning-based demonstrator. Extreme performance.
Epic.
Yeah.
That is
so
awesome.
cool.
So Sri came out here to hang out with all of us and share, and I'm sure people have a lot of questions and are excited about all this stuff. So we are. Thank you for being here.
Awesome.
Yay.
And then we're going to take a look at this real quick. We're going to try to do an interview with the creator behind this from Zero Lab, 1970 classic Ford Bronco that's been converted. This is
actually,
beautiful.
We saw them at, was it CES?
I think it was CES.
With Autel. This was in the booth. It might have been this exact one, and we were like enamored immediately with this powder blue and the caramel interior. Actually, this one they're just finishing up for our client, but or finishing it up for sale. It's up for grabs. It's $250,000, but this is no like shoddy mod. This thing is completely custom, and it's like fully modern and comfortable inside. Heated electric seats. 240 miles of range, 600 horsepower.
Wow, that's so cool.
I know.
It just is so cool.
It's insane.
I don't have that type of cash laying around,
No,
unfortunately.
I know. I told them if I had it spare, this would be what I'd buy.
And of course, we already talked about the 65 Mustang over there. We'll just show you, they have like another conversion, a Jeep that's doing a little bit of crazy gymnastics down there. We won't go down too far into the Teslas, unfortunately, because there's a DJ down there. But you can just see, just amazing amount of Teslas and mods. They look beautiful with their wraps. So
They do. And it's been really, really cool having so many Mach-E owners and Lightning owners gathering and having the Teslas as well. And like we get to look at what they have, they look at our cars, and everyone's sort of cross-pollinating, which is extra cool. Oh, and we chatted with Zoto. This is Diego's Mach-E and his bike company, his scooter thing.
that's so neat.
Isn't it?
All right, let's see if we can meet some people or see some new cars.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, we're here with Justin with his beautiful space white Mustang Mach-E. As I said, we're celebrating 60 years of Mustangs, and you've owned other Mustangs, right?
I have. So this technically is number 4. First one I got out of college, 93 5.0 GT, 5-speed, loved it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I kind of ruined it. I put a Vortex supercharger on it. Big mistake. Missed that car. 6 years later, I got a 99 GT.
Yeah.
did some of the own work to it myself. I used to take it to LA County Raceway back when it existed, and Friday nights drag racing, and then open track on Willow Springs probably like twice a year.
Oh, that's so cool. Are you going to get this one on the track at all?
Probably not.
Autocross?
It probably could do it.
You could do some autocross.
Yeah, it probably could. I think your GT would be more.
We'll meet out there. We'll have some fun out there.
There we go. And then got a 2000 automatic because I had messed up my left knee, so I couldn't push the clutch anymore.
Oh yeah.
So I got that. Had that for 20 years, and then last year got a Mach-E. So for all those who say they're not real Mustangs, I will say it's a real Mustang. Get behind the wheel.
That's so cool.
It's a Mustang. It's got the spirit of a Mustang.
The four doors SUV thing is I know controversial, but it has a lot of the styling cues. I mean, the tri-bar tail lights, the headlights, the long hood. I mean, it feels
like
Mustang.
a Mustang,
and it has some pretty good get up and go.
They do,
especially consider a lot of the regular Mustangs aren't as quick as this.
No, this would have destroyed my 5.0. I mean, as much as I hate to admit that, technology, it wouldn't even be a race.
Yeah. And I mean, I think it's just jealousy. Like they want one of these.
It is. And most people who make fun of this have never owned Mustangs. I've talked to others who've owned Mustangs, and they all are like, yeah, it's a Mustang.
Yeah. You know, it's actually interesting because we've done a lot of car shows, and I think one of the things that I realize is like the people that would come in and go, yeah, this is not a Mustang. And I would go like, what Mustang have you owned? They're like, oh, I don't have one.
Exactly.
But then there were people that had Mustangs like, hey, what do you think about this? They're like, I love it. It's fast. It looks like a Mustang. And I know there are some that are traditionalists. I mean, everybody has their own. I mean, that's why we have all these different colors and all. But yeah, I like that you've gone from 93 to 99 to 2000 to
2023.
Yeah.
No, they're great. 4 doors doesn't bother me. I mean, the Chargers are 4 doors. The original was a 2-door.
That's right. Yeah, they had that big controversy.
Yes. Yeah, my fellow Mopar guys that have made fun, I had to remind them, well, you got a 4-door Charger, so come on, look where it's come to.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, they're great cars. I love it. I'm 6'6". I can stretch my legs out in it. We've taken it to Reno. We've taken it to Vegas. 0 issues.
That's awesome.
Great car. Great car.
Very cool. Well, thank you for sharing.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Happy Mustang Day.
Yes.
The event is winding down, and we have not been rained out. I cannot believe it. It's super fantastic. They are handing out awards, and it'll be exciting to see who wins various awards. There are awards for modded vehicles. Obviously, we have all these sweet Tesla mods. Gotta love the Duracell battery. How fun is that? So there are a ton of mods. So I think they have awards for various classes of mods. Really love that green shine over there. So this, literally, we've had numerous people leave already because it's been many hours, but this is the layout. We are taking up the entire parking lot. There's a Hummer all the way over there. There's another Hummer over here mixed in with the Cybertrucks. Look at all these Teslas. This is a cute wrap. This one is really tricked out and ready for adventure. This is our friend Miracle the Works. Miracle the Works. And then the sweet GV60, he just picked that up 6 weeks ago. Super cool in front of all the Cybertrucks. We have Lightnings. We have a little moto scooter, the Honda Moto Compactor. We did a drive in one of those, or ride, or whatever. We have, in case, I'm not sure what video we set it in, but this Grabber Blue, our Grabber Blue Mach-E, and this beautiful pink Mach-E are going to be used in a gender reveal. Can you believe it? Like, how cool is that? That's going to be so fun. And that is that gorgeous olive color Cybertruck escaping. I wonder if they'd have like a Cybertruck prize for like the most modded Cybertruck or something. I don't know. And obviously we have Victoria, Emily. Hello, yay, you're saying hi. And we have more Mach-E's all the way down there. Simon is handing out some stuff. Hello, this is Adam.
Hello.
Hello, Adam. Adam from Zero Lab. You may have seen him in a video we did a couple of years ago at CES. He was in the Autel booth. And it was with a similar gorgeous powder blue Bronco, right? But it's not the same one.
It was carbon fiber.
Was it carbon fiber? My goodness. And that one, I think I'm just remembering now, that one was like even more expensive than this one. But you're not making just any vehicles. You're making like the most incredible sort of from scratch in many ways, right?
Well, we want to represent the category more than just giving it a new powertrain. I think if you want to drive a car in modern times, you want to have everything else fixed too. So steering, brakes, the way we think about heating, windows, door locks, these are all things we take for granted now. And you go back 60 years ago, that was, science fiction back then. So we bring the modern things people are used to, but also try to make it feel like it was always there.
Oh, I love that. That is just the most beautiful way to re-envision something so classic. So let's flippity flip and get up close with what you have brought here today, which is flipping over here. Wow, this is absolutely beautiful. So all of your vehicles have the Zero Lab logo on it, but you build to order in a lot of ways.
We build to order. We sometimes build extras, mainly for early model development, and then sometimes we end up selling those. Sometimes we end up keeping them.
Are you going to keep this?
No, this one's for sale.
It is?
Yeah.
Cool. Epic. So you can go to zerolabs.com. Pick this up. You can also build your own right there, I think. You have a build your own input.
I think we do, yeah. We're doing less builds now. We're really focusing more on drivetrain development. That seems to be an area that we have the most to offer in the industry. I think there's a lot of guys who could do really beautiful builds. And I'm not going to say to our caliber, but close. And there are people who love that. But what we found was that the biggest gap in the industry is people who can develop the powertrains, but at a professional level, not at a salvage level. And I have respect for this sort of DIY approach, but it's not scalable, and it leaves a lot to be desired in terms of its reliable performance and modern standards. So we try to make the cars drive like a more modern car, keeping the character of the original vehicle, but can you take these cars on the highway? Do you feel safe that you have the appropriate acceleration and braking and steering control? A lot's changed since these cars were originally made, so.
Yeah, that's such an interesting distinction that oftentimes you see these kind of conversions and they're once off. They're amazing and they're gorgeous, but no one could ever hope to have something of that caliber or that beauty. But you really have this kind of dialed in and something that you can replicate. So can we take a look inside? What you got going on? What's in this powertrain? Well, I can see some incredible stuff just under there.
Yeah, I mean, on the exterior, there's a lot of subtle things you probably wouldn't even notice, but are important. The door hinges were removed. These are a big point of contention for original builds. They rust, the door looks like it's always going to fall off. So we cleaned it up with a giant internal hinge that keeps it all together. We opened up the window. So there's usually a wedge window here, a wing mirror. But we felt like that was limiting the view. So we got rid of that and built our own window with window tracks. So you have a full window now all the way across. It's a subtle thing, and if you wouldn't notice it's there, you wouldn't notice it. Cleaned up the pillar. There's no A-pillar in these cars, so basically we reinforced this all the way through the body so there's some rigidity. Flush mount glass, so the big gaskets that were used are gone now. Originally we had only electric door locks, and what we found was because of the way the doors are, there's an analog component to it. So we went back and added more manual door locks, so it opens the way it used to, but it's still electric.
Wow. And you have the old school key insertion point
still works
on the door. It works and everything?
Those horrible 60-year-old keys, they're still working.
But if you're just longing for that retro vibe, it's
if you really want to get into it.
And this car, you were saying it auto locks as you walk away and everything.
Yeah, we have proximity sensors and the PKE computers, and so it also does the opposite. When you walk up towards it, it wakes the car up.
Oh,
so it's
love
more
it.
ready to go, so you don't have to wait for a boot up cycle. It says, I know you're coming, you have keys in your pocket, I'm going to assume you're going to take it for a drive, and so it wakes it up, and then it allows you to get to going faster.
Love that so much. And if you really want to, you can just insert the key and do it that way.
If you really want to.
And then you literally, you pop up the knob and everything. Like, old school. I love that. Wow, that's very gratifying. And obviously we have the beautiful Zero Lab imprint, handcrafted in Los Angeles, California. It's getting windy, but fortunately we haven't had the rain that we thought we were going to have. So I'm so glad you could be out here. But what other modern conveniences do we have on the interior?
Well, the dashboard has been remade entirely. It's a digital gauge cluster, which I can show you in a minute. It looks exactly like the original. We have vegan leather, which is really just a fancy word for vinyl, but it's aerospace grade vinyl.
Wow.
Basically what that means is that it can handle a lot of sunlight, because we know increasingly the UV resistance are getting higher and higher, so this will keep it going for longer. Why we like this vinyl versus leather is it can fit around more shapes, so you get more contours like this, which are impossible to do with leather. And so you get these beautiful shapes that you couldn't do with you couldn't do this with leather.
Wow, yeah, and then the teak wood.
Yeah, teak inset.
Gorgeous.
And then that's our internal hinges, and still looks classic. The seats are power electric, 3-way with heat. So the other thing that's subtle, and if you didn't know it was there, you wouldn't notice it, is the transmission tunnel is gone.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a transmission, we're able to capture this space back. And what happens is you actually gain about 20 to 25% more space by removing this giant space in between. And it's significant for a car that is this small. To get that space back really is quite nice.
Yeah, I mean, that feels like an incredibly expansive cabin. And you're right, it is really a petite vehicle, but it feels airy. Now, as I'm looking up here, those visors are very interesting. What is this? What
So
material is
these
this?
visors are from fighter jets.
No
so they're
way.
Made by Rosen.
What?
And the reason being is if you put an actual flap here, you would crash your car because you have to be able to see through it.
Yeah.
But it also, this viewing angle, you have a small viewing angle from this position because they had small windows or windshields. So this allows you to see through it while you're driving.
Oh, that's awesome.
We have
flap them down? That's
yeah,
so
this one has a
cool.
wrapper still on it. So I'll pull it off. So there you go.
Wow, that is really cool. That's really cool. And yeah, I can totally see how that would block a ton of the view and how necessary that is. What an innovative use of something that exists and putting it into such a...
We run a lot of our power electronics up through this as well.
Cool.
The window, the rearview mirror is auto tinting.
Nice.
And then it has a little garage door remote button hidden behind there.
Modern conveniences, of course. And you guys, what is this over here? You just won Best Build of EV Fest 2024.
Yeah, I didn't know we were even being competing for that.
Well, everyone was really excited.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I know, he was just hanging out, chatting with people, and we heard like, the Bronco. Everyone definitely noticed this car for good reason.
Well, I think that from a representation perspective, I think classic vehicles need to be counted among the EV category.
Absolutely.
When you think about it, there's 100 million classic vehicles in the world. There's nowhere near that many electric vehicles in the world. It's 1/20th of that. So we are still in the majority, And I think if we could bring them along the side and do it now and do it quickly and do it well, I think we could keep a lot more of these on the road. We have a window of opportunity. We can't wait 30 years to decide to do this because a lot of these cars won't be around in 30 years. They'll be too far gone. But we have this chance right now to begin this transition and bring them over. I'd say we jump on it.
I love that. That's fantastic. And you are truly this is one of my favorite that I've seen. Like, the build is just phenomenal. If anyone has a chance to see one of these in person, I say do if you can. Where are you going to be? I feel so fortunate that we've been able to have you here to join us. Where can people see one of these in person?
You're welcome to come by our office.
Cool.
We have about 13 builds in progress at any one time.
Amazing.
And this one's going to be gone pretty soon, but there'll be another one right behind it.
Awesome.
We have another steel one that's just similar to this, that's being finished up now in a couple carbons, but I'm excited to not be talking about Broncos. But we have,
fair.
because we have a new group of Land Rovers coming out, a new group of Defenders and some F-100s and Scouts and Jeeps and stuff are all behind that. And it's going to be fun because those are different representations of the same style.
And you've totally done Mustangs, so.
Mustangs, yeah, I think we could do better. I mean, I think they're small and they're unibody. So like the body on frames, there's limited amount you can do because the distance for your battery is quite small. But as the technology improves, I think we'll be doing more muscle cars.
Awesome. Well, we will be keeping our eyes out for everything that you guys produce. So cool to have you here at EV Fest 2024.
Thank you for
Adam.
inviting me.
Yay.
Thank you so much. EV Fest 2024 was a great success. Last year was awesome too, and I mean, it keeps growing. It just keeps growing so much. We might run out of parking lot the way it's going. So we might just need to find another place. Yeah, Veteran Stadium.
Woo! Yeah.
We'll see who we need to talk to for that. But thank you all for coming and drive safe. Thank you.
Yay!
And thank you guys again. We also want to thank Patrick and Liv from the Mach-E blog. They were able to get all of the Mustangs and Mustang Mach-E's and the Lightnings all here for the 60th anniversary of the Mustang. So thank you guys very much. Follow them on Mach-E vlog on all social media as well as YouTube, Mach-E vlog. They do great road tripping episodes. They also test a lot of great products. So it's really happy to have you guys here and have all the Ford products here. And we got Emily and Jake and
other people. Good Ford people. Shree. Mark.
Everyone here for Ford. Mark, all from Ford actually flew out from Detroit. So thank you all of them for coming out and helping us with this here. This is getting bigger. Thank you guys. We can't do it without you. So please continue to come to events. Please continue to sign up on our website to make sure we got your information. We'll make this bigger. We'll make it better. We'll make sure we get more t-shirts next time. But really, thank you guys. If it wasn't for you, we don't have a club. Just remember that. So
When's the next Zero Run?
Zero Run details are actually forthcoming, so we will get some of those out to you guys. If you don't know what Zero Run is, look at the guy next to you and ask him. They'll tell you.
Yeah.
EV Fest out.
Yeah.
Oh no, they've gone and done it again.